The message is like a well. The city may come and go, but the sweet water remains. However, it needs someone to know its whereabouts. These are the messengers, and Muhammad is the last of them. Peace and blessings be upon him.
Messenger of Mercy.
At the time of the annual pilgrimage to the Kaaba, the Messenger of Mercy, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, would meet visitors from outlying parts of Arabia to invite them to return to the pure worship of God and to reject the idolatry that had infiltrated the rites. In the year after the year of sadness, he met 6 men from Yathrib. There was a large Jewish community in the oasis city who had often threatened the Arab tribes of the settlement, the Aus and the Khazraj, with the imminent arrival of a prophet whom they claimed they would recognize and follow, and who would destroy the Arabs. The men from Yathrib recognized that Muhammad was the prophet, and that rather than destroy them, he could bring peace between their constantly warring factions. They returned to their city and spread the message, and the following year, a larger party met the prophet. This group made a pledge of allegiance, and the prophet delegated Mus'ab to return with them to teach them and help heal the bad blood between the tribes. And the new community grew quickly. This confirmed a vision of the prophet that the place of safety he had been seeking for his companions was Yathrib, and they began to follow his encouragement to take refuge there for God's sake, to make hijrah. And he knew that at an appointed time he would follow them. Soon the majority of the Muslims had departed, and the leaders of Quraysh became increasingly anxious that the Prophet himself would leave and galvanize a power base beyond their control, and they resolved to assassinate him before he could do so. To prevent future feuds, they delegated a young man from each faction to participate in the act. But God had alerted the Prophet of their plans, and as they converged on his house, he slipped between their ranks unnoticed, protected by God.
Messenger of Mercy.